2. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. I've been preparing a different sourdough bread today with the Dutch oven or something. This is like heavy metal. It's quite heavy. So baked the bread in there with the lid on for 15 minutes and proofed it the 3rd time, the sourdough bread in this basket. And like you get or see in every bakery and stuff. That's how the ring came on there. And because it's a nice round shape, first is from here, then out of here it goes straight on the paper in a pot, 240 degrees, lid on for 15 minutes, then take the lid off and bake another 15 minutes on the same 240 degrees, and then take the temperature down to 200 degrees and then leave it in till you think it's ready after this half an hour. But if you want to have a nice crust, and depends on the color you want and things like that, then you just leave it longer in there, or you take it out of the pot, put it on a tray, one of those or a normal one, and then chuck it back in the oven for another, I had it in for another 15 minutes just on the tray. And then this little film just shows you when I cut it. Okay. Okay. This one is with sprouted sunflower seeds. So I've had them in the water for overnight and then sprouted them for 2 days, rinsed them twice a day, and then they had the little roots on there. I mixed them up in our blender. There's peanut butter in there now. I have to finish that later. And then, but I think the texture is nicer and it's softer. This is just with white flour now, with wheat flour. The last one I've done was with spelt flour, half and half wholemeal and half white one. And my husband said he prefers the white flour on the sourdough. Don't know how it smells. Nutty. Can you see the line in here? This is probably from the oil which I had in the bowl before, when I folded in 2 or 3 times, and then the oil is in between, but doesn't harm anything. So I think it's nicer with the oil instead of putting more flour in your dough. And then we're going to try that later. Take a few photos for our blog, or for my blog, and I'm going to show it on the Facebook page as well. If you follow us on YouTube, there are these little films like from the ciabatta on there as well, and from the sourdough bread, but they are just parts of the doughs or of the breads. So if you see it on YouTube, you have to get the whole recipe and everything, you should follow our blog and stuff. But I write everything on Facebook. Okay, that's it for today. We're going to enjoy the bread for today. See you, bye.